and walking and eating and walking and eating.
You did all that today?
and-
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I like your sweats.
Wait, are we just starting right now?
Yeah, it's interesting that you decided not to do the dress code.
Yeah. I'm just feeling rebellious today.
With the sweats and Crocs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, welcome to episode 3 of the podcast. Our guest today is the rebel, Masayoshi John.
Yo. Thank you for having me on, y'all.
Taking full advantage of our guest chair. So it sounds like you had an eventful day today, John.
It's been an eventful 3 weeks.
Why do you say 3 weeks?
We're doing the OTV Fitness Challenge.
Tell me a little bit about that.
30 days, crash diet, training, and homework to give more overall, just experience with a healthier lifestyle. Minus this one.
Minus what? The coconut water?
No, I think this fitness challenge, I would never recommend to my worst enemy.
Why? Why is that?
It's just too low of calorie while training, CrossFit training.
You specifically are doing CrossFit because you're. I think we can say this. No, we'll save the main story for the video. But you have a goal that's different from the others that is forcing you to do a bunch of CrossFit crazy cardio.
I wish I just kept my mouth shut.
Well, you look really good.
Thanks.
So that's a plus.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy what 600 calories in walking every day can do.
Yeah, it's been funny. We've got a full gym in the OTV house now, and every so often you'll just hear the.
I hear Scarra on the treadmill watching anime.
Yep.
I just finished all the Trackmania videos.
You finished all of them?
Yeah.
You've watched every single one?
The one that intrigued me. I need to find a new series now. I was watching those the murder documentaries, and I'm too creeped out. I kept seeing things in my peripheral. I'm oh, it's nothing. I see toes. I'm just paranoid now.
There's a meme that's something along the lines of, you ask a girl what her comfort show is or what her comfort podcast is, and it's some true crime, crazy detective. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it couldn't be you, John.
No, yeah. True crime it's intriguing. I just get paranoid. I'm just paranoid the whole time now.
I feel similarly.
So Amanda behind the camera, she puts on these true crime shows apparently. But then she won't listen to them. She'll put it on as just background noise. And it's just this real and then he murdered his mother and then he murdered his father. And Henry, who lives with Amanda, says that he is constantly he'll be working or cooking and then just start hearing this dangerous evil plot in the background.
Eerie sounds.
And it's I don't know if it's giving him nightmares, but it makes him really uncomfortable. And he'll be can we turn that off? It's weird that it seems to be comforting for girls. I
don't feel that way. Do you feel it's comfortable for you, Amanda?
No, it's just background noise.
We could,
I would say the true crime YouTube channels, all their voices are relaxing.
My background noise is Animal Crossing music.
Yeah.
No, but I like talking. That's why my comfort is I go and just watch people's Super Mario 64 their PBs. And it's just them kind of commentating or talking, freaking out, kind of raging sometimes, but they're just chilling most of the time.
That's a good one though. That's the game's nostalgic. It has great sounds, and you're hearing someone talk.
Yeah, great music too.
Yeah, it's your friend is just playing it in the room next
yes.
to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have slept at true crime though.
You've fallen asleep to true crime?
Yeah, for a good week. I remember that. But then I remember getting really paranoid. I had to lock my room every day.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember John couldn't sleep.
Yeah, I remember.
And he had to go downstairs and check that the front door was locked multiple times.
Yeah.
I've tried to find somebody playing Mario Galaxy because that's I wanted. Yeah. But then we found a guy who did the video and he's really bad at the game.
Bad.
Wait, I remember this. You guys showed this to me.
He's really bad. But I want to watch someone play that. It's just there's no one else that's uploaded the video.
I'm so sorry to the dude because he's the top video of Super Mario Galaxy full playthrough, no commentary, but he's just so bad that the platforms, he's not getting all the coins, which is okay, But then he's like doing the platforms like kind of efficiently, but it's just like
We're being really nitpicky and judgmental towards this guy who's like done, he's the only one that's done it.
it's just not
But-
fluid.
But what I'm hearing is that there's a market out
There's
there.
a market.
So if
yeah.
someone's good at Super Mario Galaxy, just start
Oh,
uploading.
please
Yeah.
upload that. Another comfort of mine is the Great British Baking Show.
Ooh, that's a good
Oh.
one.
Interesting.
God, that's like a warm hug. Like your mother's you just came home from school and your mom gave you a hug type of thing. That show is the best.
Speaking of baking, I don't know if you guys are aware, but I've been baking.
Oh, God,
What
I
have
thought you
you
were gonna
been baking?
say- I thought you were going to say we're baking now. But wait, what?
I'm on Cutie's show, Master Baker.
How was it?
It's the third season. We finished day 2 today. Starts with 6 contestants. Each day, someone's voted off, or the worst person gets eliminated. I got second place yesterday and today.
Can you like, give us like, the dishes or like the example dishes?
So yesterday, and for context, the way the show works is she purposely picks 6 people that like are not known for like cooking or like baking or anything like that, and then we all show up. And day of, she gives us a thing to make, and we have to do it with no phone, no recipe. We just have to kind of wing it.
That's awesome.
So day 1 was cake pops. Day 2 was ice cream cones, where we have to make both the ice cream and the cone.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Cake pops you don't bake, right? It's just, you make the
You
make the mold
do
and you dip in
bake.
the chocolate. Wait, really?
Yes. Cake pop. So I did it in a way that like wasn't truly accurate, but it worked. Also, I made a fucking fire lemon glaze. The way that you make a cake pop is you bake just a normal cake,
Oh, what?
take it out of the oven, cut it up, like obliterate it, and then glue it together
Mhm.
with icing,
Oh.
and then you dip it.
Which is why it's so gooey on the inside when you eat a cake pop.
I thought it was
Yeah.
like an edible cookie dough type situation. You put like chocolate on it and then you just leave it in the fridge.
So, do you think that you are getting second because you're somewhat good at baking, or you're just like the tallest of the pygmies kind of thing?
I think I'm surprisingly good at
Okay.
making this stuff.
Okay.
What was the other one? Ice cream and
Ice cream and waffle cones.
how'd that go? Wait, how do you? Okay, ice cream, heavy whipping cream. Do they give you the ingredients at least in front of you?
Yes-ish. So there's a bunch of ingredients in front of you, but you don't need all of them.
Oh, because like you can make whatever you want.
So like day 1, they gave us baking powder and baking soda, and everyone was like, fuck, which one do we use?
What flavor did you make for the ice cream?
Oh, that was the other thing, was today everyone was assigned a flavor out of a hat. My flavor was Ted Nivison had a flavor from like 2004 or something called Reverse the Curse.
What? What's that
And
mean?
so I drew that without even knowing exactly what I had to make. And then chat was like, oh, it's vanilla ice cream with chocolate covered peanuts. And I was like, thank God, because that would have been crazy.
What? Wait, chocolate covered peanut? I've never heard
Sounds
that.
good.
Yeah.
That sounds bomb.
I remember making ice cream in like 7th grade in science class. Is that what you did?
Yes. Okay,
Mhm.
so 3 of us had remembered that, kind of, but we were not doing it that way. Because that's the whole, like, you put ice in a bag, you
Yeah,
put stuff in
yeah.
another bag, and you shake it. They gave us ice cream makers and said, no ice.
Ooh.
So it's like, oh, okay.
Cause like the ice cream maker, it just like spins and like is really cold at the bottom and like kind of freezes it too, right?
Yeah.
So tell me how you made this ice cream.
So it was about 50-50 on people being able to make ice cream that was actually the consistency of ice cream.
Yeah.
One person, Cinna, it was just milk. It was worse than that, actually. It was salty milk.
Oh
Mm.
shit! I think mine would be like that.
So ice cream is supposed to take about 20 to 25 minutes to firm up.
Okay.
If your chemistry is correct. What I'm learning on this show is that it's just all chemistry. We're just chemists. I'm very diligent and like write down exactly what I'm putting in. So I know like, okay, I put this in case something is off. I'm like, what did I do wrong?
Smart.
I added eggs to mine because I remembered in the movie Scott Pilgrim,
Oh my God.
the guy says like, vegan police, you got to strike because you ate ice cream on July 25th. And the guy's like, ice cream's not vegan? And he goes, milk and eggs, bitch.
There's no way that your movie
Dude.
background is carrying you through this baking show.
That's genius.
But
Vegan police.
that specifically is gelato. And
Oh.
eggs for ice cream, you're supposed to do a special thing with it where you like, temper's the wrong word, but you temper the egg so that it doesn't affect the chemistry of the ice cream.
Oh.
I did not do that. So I put eggs in, and all around me, people's ice creams are like, oh, it's getting firm. And I'm like, why is mine still liquid? What's going on? And Cutie does this thing where she'll come up to you and like look at your stuff and be like, oh yeah. And then you'll be like, what did I do wrong? She's like, I don't know. And walk away.
Oh my god.
I showed her my recipe because I write it down every time, and she was like, oh yeah, you had the makings of greatness in you. There's one thing that's messing you up. And at the time I didn't know. I was like, okay, is it the salt? Is it the eggs? It was the eggs. On the plus side, I had an exorbitant amount of heavy whipping cream. It's supposed to be 50-50.
Oh.
Whipping cream to milk. I had like 70-30. But because I had so much whipping cream, it kind of became like whipping cream. So it fluffed up and was like kind of had some consistency, but was not quite ice cream.
But I think like that was vanilla.
Yeah. But the flavor though, my flavor, like it tasted like a milkshake. It was incredible.
Damn.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, sorry.
So hungry.
That sounds fun.
Yeah,
That's a good
it's pretty
concept.
fun.
That's a good concept.
And I will say I'm doing better than I thought. Because I purposely like didn't want to look up anything because I felt like that wasn't the spirit of the game. So like not even like looking up cookies, which I could not really tell you how to make because I just followed like the directions.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see.
What do you think you're gonna have to make tomorrow?
No idea.
Macarons.
Like even like ice cream was a curveball today.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I would have just done 100% heavy whipping cream, put vanilla in, be like done.
I was originally 100% whipping cream.
I had no idea.
And then I noticed the people around me, their milk cartons were open. So I was like, there's got to be milk in there. There must be milk.
I had no clue. Hey, now you know.
I also, because of the chemistry, I was thinking like, I thought wrongly, but I was like, oh, if I put salt in there, it'll affect the like freezing point, and so it'll help it get colder. But in reality, I realized afterwards, salt is used to melt ice. So another reason why it wasn't freezing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Wait, I wanna try this ice cream maker.
Oh, well, funny enough, I won it, so I brought it back.
Why did you win it? You got second place.
Me and first place both got
Wow.
yeah.
Wait, I actually want to try making ice cream.
Yeah, it's in my car. I can grab it.
Let's make. Wait, Q. I really want to do that.
Sure. I know how to now.
I really want to do that.
No, you can't tell us.
Yeah, I won't tell you. You'll have to do it yourself.
I want to do that for the 420 stream.
Oh, there you go.
I'm talking to Mom right now. Is that okay, Mom? She said, yeah. She gave me a thumbs
Oh
up.
hell yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, Mom.
I don't even know if I can join that stream.
Why?
I feel like if I join that stream, I'm going to want to devour everything.
Yeah, unfortunately, there are snacks being delivered for that stream.
Sorry, bud. Your workout's gonna...
No, I'm just gonna have sugar-free.
Maybe 420 lands on a Sunday.
Sugar-free Jello.
It's a Saturday.
420 lands on a Saturday, but what's a cheat day if not moved over one prior?
Oh, well, they're treat days.
I'm sorry, treat days.
Which is where I fast for 16 hours.
Sick.
And then I eat, and my stomach is so small, I pretty much don't even want to eat.
Super cool.
Yeah, that sounds like a treat day for sure.
Treat day.
And you don't want to have the treat day on Saturday?
Honestly, it sounds better.
Yeah.
It sounds better because like when it's like Sunday and then I go straight into Monday and training day, I feel terrible.
So treat day on Saturday, 420. You know, it'd be fun.
I'll run it by the peeps.
Yeah.
I'll run it by Sydeon and Scarra. See if they're down.
Yeah.
I want to make ice cream.
I also want to make ice cream. John, you look different. What happened? Eat stress-free this spring with Factor's delicious ready-to-eat meals. Every fresh, never frozen meal is chef-crafted, dietitian approved, and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. Choose from a weekly menu of 35 options, including popular options like Calorie Smart, Keto, Protein Plus, or Vegan and Veggie. Also, discover more than 60 add-ons every week, like breakfast, on-the-go lunch, snacks, and beverages to help you stay fueled and feel good all day long. What are you waiting for? Get started started today and fueled up for your springtime goals. Get chef-prepared meals on the table in 2 minutes with Factor's ready-to-eat meals so you can get back to doing what you love this spring. Try meals that feature premium ingredients like filet mignon, shrimp, truffle butter, broccoli, and asparagus. Damn, they got that? No fuss, no mess meals. Factor meals eliminate the hassle of prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Simply heat up and savor the good stuff. Tailored to your schedule. Customize your weekly meals with the flexibility to get as much as or as little as you need. Pause or reschedule deliveries to suit your lifestyle. Factor is your solution for fast premium meals without the need for cooking. We're celebrating Earth Day all month long. Look out for the Earth Month's Eats badge on the menu for our lowest carbon footprint meals. Head to factormeals.com/OTV50 and use code OTV50 to get 50% off of your first box plus 20% off of your next box. That's code OTV50 at factormeals.com/OTV50 to get 50% off of your first box plus 20% off your next box while your subscription is active. Now, back to the episode.
How do you
Now
make
we can.
gelato?
I don't know. I feel like
Gelato
you
does
need-
use eggs. Ice cream does not.
Did anyone make gelato there? Or is it all ice cream?
Gelato seems hard.
Yeah. And the judges are different every day too. That's kind of fun. So like today's judges were Ted Nivison and Baby No Money. Yesterday it was, and he was surprisingly, like he kind of knew his shit. Yesterday it was Ludwig and Trevor, who's worked on like Rhett and Link and like Smosh and stuff. They didn't help us for shit. They were like, good luck, fucker. Today though, Baby No Money was going around being like, hey, you know, if you add some butter to that, it'll really help the browning. Hey, if you crunch those Oreos, it'll really mix into the ice cream better. It's like, whoa, this guy cooks.
Wait, hell yeah.
This guy knows his shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
This guy's a chemist.
I love Baby No Money.
Yeah.
I see all his Instagram reels and I'm like, you're an anomaly of a human and I like that.
Would you guys do a Baby No Money music video?
Duh.
Did you see the one he did with Moist Critical?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I only saw the reels.
I think
Okay.
the thumbnail was just genius, though.
Yeah. Basically, he went to Critical's place and they just like went around the town and like filmed them dancing and being goofy.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
It's a really good concept. We got 2 ads. You're welcome, Baby No Money. We just watched both of your ads. So his thumbnail is the thumbnail that like Moist Critical
uses?
does pretty much for every one of his videos.
Smart.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of Baby No Money in the background or like standing over, and then this is it.
I love it in all aspects. I just like want to open BB No Money's brain, and you know that episode of SpongeBob? I want to do that. I just want to like take a little peek. Like,
Want to see his filing
what's
cabinets?
going on in there?
Yeah. Snoop around a bit. Would you guys want to be in Temple Up music videos?
I would love to.
I do that.
I'd love to.
Okay.
Be making ice cream.
Speaking of music videos, anyone seen Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter?
I have. Yes. Yeah. She debuted that song at Coachella,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
I was this past weekend.
I watched that performance. Not that I went to Coachella, but I looked at the video.
Yeah, it was bittersweet for me. I had my phone stolen.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's okay because she sang Espresso and it made you feel so much better because the song's a bop.
Well, I don't know about that.
okay.
Yeah.
Hey, but the song is a bop. Okay? Song's good. And the vibes, Summer, she's hot too. Also, I think she feels like a pop star. I'm like, damn, I feel like nobody else is really feeling like a pop star lately. But she's like doing it right. Like I look at Feathers and I look at this and I'm just like, oh yeah, this feels like a pop girl.
Jodi has been like fangirling over
Yeah, I
Sabrina
really
Carpenter like
have.
all week. It's like just kind of like
Yeah, I really have.
it's her personality of the week.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you like sink your claws into something.
Wait, no, I'm telling you, this is I've been saying this. It's like my time for standing celebrities. Remember I said this last? Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's now added to my list and I'm standing her.
You're a Sab stan. Do you draw any lines with like, how do you feel about O-Rod?
Oh, Rod. Oh, Olivia Rodrigo?
Yeah.
Why are we laughing?
I just not expecting O-Rod.
I also wasn't expecting Rod.
I don't even know how you piece that together.
I think I don't know. I don't care.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that'd be very parasocial of me if I cared.
That's good. That's good.
I root for both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, because
They had beef in the beginning.
oh my wow.
Yeah.
You know who else I'm obsessed with?
Didn't Toast inform me on that?
Wait, we
Toast
went to
was
a
the-
rabbit hole of like actual watching
Toast gave
videos on the
us
couch.
The whole rundown on O-Rod and Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
and
Yes. Old Rod and S Cart.
Yeah.
Carp.
Oh yeah, what did they
I call
say?
her Sabsy. Rod and Sabsy.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that a lot.
No.
Does anyone know who Chappell Roan is?
I learned about her at Coachella.
Oh, did you see her? Did you see her? Please tell me you saw.
I didn't. No, I learned about her after.
Okay, I'm actually there were some people that I did want to see at Coachella, but I just hate Coachella, so
Yeah.
whatever. I'm not going. I'm obsessed with her as well. She also feels like a pop star. I'm like, you are a pop star. Like, there's just something about the look, the way you carry yourself on stage, the presence, and like whatever.
I'm gonna misquote, but the way she was described to me, they said something like Chappell Roan is a fusion of Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter, and a third person that I'm forgetting. But it's like she has the kind of like flows and musicality of Olivia Rodrigo, but her lyrics are more elevated and like adult with the third artist that I'm forgetting. And then I forget how Sabrina Carpenter gets in there.
I do think her lyrics are very like, I've lived that.
Yeah.
I've experienced this.
Yeah.
But just like the vision, the aesthetic. I'm like, girl, you fucking get it. Every music video of hers, I'm like, oh, I just, whatever you're cooking, I'm eating. Oh, like, okay, my kink is karma. Amazing. Okay. God, you know what we should do? Presentations. Like, I could give a presentation on this because the visuals, the makeup, the present. She's done it. She's fucking done it. Hey, can we sign into YouTube Premium? How about that? I have to watch 2 ads for that. But to be fair, you know what? She deserves the money. She deserves that money.
My kink is karma. I feel like you've played this song in the car.
You never heard it, John.
Oh.
You've heard a lot of her other ones, though.
Okay, straight up.
Straight up. I think we should all pause the podcast. Editors cut it out. We watch this. We come back and talk about it.
Okay. All right, we just finished watching My Kink is Karma by Chappell Roan.
I'm obsessed. Not only that, she sounds amazing live. And she's like jumping around. I'm like, girl.
From that video, she looks like she'd be really fun to watch live.
She's just, I'm like, how is it that one individual can have so much talent? Like so much like charisma and energy, and you can sing. It's so impressive to me.
What is her background from?
She last year was a camp counselor.
Okay, yeah, that just.
According to my nail lady. I didn't look that up.
Well, that video was from 2022, so I think she was maybe earlier.
That seemed like she did like ballerina in the past or something.
She's
or like gymnastics.
killing it. I don't know. I'm just like, dude.
Yeah. There were 2 songs. That one wasn't my favorite. There were 2 songs though that were shown to me where I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
I like most of her album. It's funny because she opens for Olivia O'Rod.
Interesting.
She opens for O'Rod and Sabrina opens for
They're all tangled.
Taylor Swift.
It's a huge tangle.
Yes. Yeah.
Interesting. They're drawing lines right now.
I heard there was drama between Taylor Swift and O'Rod.
Yes.
Is that true?
So I'm gonna me talking about this, like I'm not the person to talk about it because I'm not an authority on this. I feel like I've like heard this in passing, and I may say things wrong, but I believe so originally we're all aware of the O'Rod versus Sabsy drama.
Yeah.
With driver's license. Okay. All that stuff happened. Sabsy got a bunch of hate. And she was like, "What the fuck? Like, I'm just being a person, man." Eventually, everyone agrees, like, stop hating on these 2 girls. Sounds like the guy was in the wrong. Fuck that guy. Let the girls do their thing. But then there was some sort of thing. There was an altercation between O'Rod and Taylor Swift. It somehow.
Like, what happened?
And then I don't know. Details are hazy for me. But then people think that Taylor Swift then asked Sabsy to open for her and platform her to be like a big fuck you to O'Rod as like a, hey, yeah, you know your rival? I'm going to give her the big stage.
Do you think that's true? Do you think...
I don't know that it's true. I think that's just what the rumors and the shits that people are talking about is.
I like to live in my Delulu world where it's just everyone's friends and everyone wants to support everybody. And regardless of maybe if somebody wronged someone in the past, we can all move on and everyone can support everyone. I know I live in Delulu land.
What was cool for me was at Coachella, O'Rod came out during the No Doubt performance. And apparently, I didn't know this, but like O'Rod came out and was like, oh, cool. And then Leslie turned to me and was like, this is really big because No Doubt is one of her biggest inspirations. So
Oh,
the fact that she's out there
cute.
with them performing and they're like doing this duet is really cool.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that. I get the shivers when anyone like, I don't know, like does something that I know is probably really important to them.
That was awesome. She just came out, sang with her, probably made her day, and then went off, did her thing.
Did you see Billie Eilish and Lana Del Rey?
No, we left her.
What?
for Lana.
How? Okay, Billie Eilish has always been attractive, but like she's just radiating this year. I see her. I don't know. Like, how you? You didn't see it at the performance?
I saw clips.
I don't know. She's just getting hotter. Like,
I just remember her last performance and thinking like, how did she perform for like 4 hours? Because like I'm like you're like walking around the venue, you kind of hear her, and like or it was like 3 hours. I feel like she had the longest performance.
For which one?
Billie Eilish last year.
But our last Coachella we went to.
Oh, was that last year?
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't think it was last year.
I doubt it was 3 hours. It was probably 90 minutes though. That's probably like the longer end of a set.
The longer
Typically sets are like 40 to 50 minutes.
I
And
just
then-
remember we were watching it for like 30. We went to KPP.
and
Then we came back and she was still. I do remember that.
Still performing. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my god, are you like?
Might have been 2 hours, but it was probably 90 minutes.
No way, it's 2 hours. Anyways, she looks great. Oh, there was a clip. There was a clip of her kissing someone, and she. Oh my goodness! Show clip. Show.
You really are in your Stan era.
I'm in my
now.
Stan era.
Yeah.
And I'm living in it. Kiss it. Okay, yeah, great.
Billie Eilish tongue kisses actress. Is that what this is? What are we looking at? Hey, Lily, come on in.
Hi.
What's up, Lily?
Podcast. What about you?
We're looking up Billie Eilish tongue kissing someone.
Nope, not that. Not that.
Odessa Azion? Is that it?
Me. Honestly, she probably was kissing no, it's not this. It's like somebody's videotaping them in a crowd, and then she grabs. It's so hot. Everyone has to watch this. It's at Coachella. They're in a crowd. Wait. Oh, second one.
Second one. All right, do the puzzle. Do the puzzle quick.
The gotchas have gotten so annoying lately. I'm not a robot.
Wait. Yeah, they've gotten so much harder.
Can I get like a TSA pre-check for like I'm not a robot?
That. I don't know who that is. Go back. Can you press back? Sorry, like completely press back. Go to the second one. Yeah, that one.
Quentin Blackwell? Quenlin Blackwell?
She's so hot. I'm just like, holy fuck, Billie Eilish, you have rizz. You guys never watched an interview? I just watched her in an interview. I don't know. I think she's just beautiful.
I've seen Billie interviews,
Yeah.
but I care more about the music.
She's musical and beautiful and charming. It's hard to
What's crazy about her is the way that they like made her first album was just in her brother Phineas's room. She would sit with our, the old podcast mics we had, the Sures.
Yeah.
She would just like sit on his bed or on a couch holding a Shure in her hand, and he'd be like, "Can you record that line?" She'd be like, "Hee." Cool. Do it again. Hee. And they would just do that like 200 times, pick their favorite takes, go on.
That's crazy.
All just in his bedroom like that. Yeah. Inspiring.
I remember hearing that in an interview. God, they're just cool.
Yeah.
Two talented siblings.
So yeah, I've been like revisiting like the Castle Crashers OST, and like I just still love the shop songs like down. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
Imagine if Billie covered that. That'd be so
Right?
great.
That'd
Yeah.
be so good.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'd start standing.
Stand now. She's worthy of standing now.
It sounds like a lot of time. Like I feel like you get the inside scoop, like from like TikTok. Scoop. And like I've only reinstalled TikTok because you keep sending me TikToks, and like I feel bad if I don't watch any TikToks.
I send you really important stuff.
You really do. There's like a frog just like sitting in the rain,
It has to be watched.
and it's like really sad music.
I have not opened the TikTok app in probably 6 to 9 months now. Like if people send me a link, I'll open it and then close it, but I don't go to the app because it was just sucking so much of my time.
It does. It's a
was-
time sucker.
It was consuming me.
I literally opened the app to go like engage in my comments, and then I find myself scrolling. I'm like, whoa, because somebody will like tag me in something or mention me in something, or like I just somehow am there, and then I'm like, no, get off.
See, for me, that's dangerous for me on YouTube because sometimes, like, let's say we're working on a video or something like that, and I need to like search up one of our old videos or something else, like information or a how-to. I'll open the YouTube tab and be greeted by some things and be like, okay, let's open a few tabs here. And then it'll literally go like, that action of me clicking a few things will make me forget why I opened YouTube in the first place. I'll be like, wait, why am I here? What's going on? Oh, this looks interesting.
I will say, from not using TikTok also for like 6 months, I'm now missing out, it feels like, on those like life hacks I would randomly come across. Like there's one of like, it's like the chanting, when you like fold the chip bag from the bottom so you can have it stand, or like
Oh yeah,
the little things like that, like the equivalent of those. But like I feel like I have like 5 that I now use, but I will now never get those again.
There are a lot of hacks like that on TikTok. There's so many.
Everyone has so many life hacks that they're just sharing.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is the one thing I'm now missing out on.
I used to find a lot of music on TikTok, but now I'm in this weird boat where I will either be late to finding a song, where I'll find a song and show it to someone and be like, hey, this is pretty good, right? And they'll be like, yeah, this is going to take that for like 3 weeks. This is crazy. You're just finding that? Other times, though, I'll find a song that has blown up on TikTok, and then I'll show it to someone, and then they will be like, oh, this is really cool. I like this song. And then it will just show up constantly for their TikTok feed, and they're like, it's crazy. It's like you saw the future. That's what happened for that song by Artemas.
Oh, yeah?
I forget what it's called.
I don't know. I have 2 that I like.
But that one was like, it just showed up in my like Spotify for you. What's funny is the first time I heard that, it sounded like a like Russian club song or like a good song for driving. And I'm surprised that like people are loving it. Like
it kind of itches my brain. I'm like the dun 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 thing. You're like, yeah.
Well, now I gotta hear it.
Like for me, yeah, go ahead and play it.
Give me a snippet.
For me, it
think
feels
John would
like
like
it gives me same energy as like drift funk, where like, oh, there's a place for this, there's a niche for it.
Yeah,
but it's like taking the world by storm right now.
Oh, it feels less niche to me.
I think it's because I'm like just familiar with that niche. Like I could give you more songs.
Give me more songs
in that style. Yeah.
Gimme.
Is that like the gist of it?
Yeah. It repeats like that for like the whole 2 minutes.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
What's funny though is that I did like a whole deep dive on this artist after. For one, okay, his TikTok strategy, genius.
Okay.
So he released an album that sounds a lot like one of The Weeknd's old albums. When the Weeknd like first came out and was gaining traction, people loved his sound.
Wait, that's so funny because when I listened to his album, I thought this sounds like The Weeknd.
Yes.
In like when I listened to The Weeknd, when like The Weeknd was
exactly
blowing up.
And so what this guy did to get people listening to his music, if you go to his TikTok page, it's just post after post after post of a photo of The Weeknd and the caption being like, damn, new music, but it's his music.
That's so stupidly brilliant.
Yeah. So he
that
just
is so
tricked
meta.
So many people into thinking like, whoa, new Weeknd music, but it sounds like his old stuff. But it's this guy.
Sup, dude?
Whoa.
Where you going?
What's up?
Anaheim.
You're going to
What?
Anaheim.
Yeah.
For what?
The number 1 Tekken player in the world was trying to go to Japan for a tournament. They rejected his visa, so he's stuck in LA or like California for like a couple days, and he's gonna be at like a arcade. So.
Oh hell yeah! Hey, they're stands.
Yeah.
We're
That's
all
stands.
just stands
Stand
of
behavior.
someone. So who do you guys stand? Somebody in my chat today asked me who would I meet if I could meet anyone, and the first person that popped up in my head was Cher, and I don't know if that's my accurate answer, but I also stand Cher.
I stand Donald Glover.
Oh wait, no, stop.
My favorite actor growing up was Chris Farley.
Oh, yeah.
Jim Carrey. I would freak out if I saw Jim Carrey.
So you stand physical actors, like physical comedians.
That makes sense though.
Yeah.
You a funny guy.
Yeah. Do something funny. Come on.
I would freak out if I saw Jim Carrey though. Jack Black. I'd freak out. Yeah, I can't think of anything else.
Will Neff. I stand Will Neff.
I stand Will Neff.
Yeah, I just like.
Yeah.
Like anybody that is like Will Neff.
Will
type,
Neff
you know what I
stands Chris
mean?
Farley.
He does.
Oh.
We connected on that. We're like Chris Farley, like, you fuck up.
Mm.
Or R.I.P.
Yeah.
Like I just look at people like
The
Will
goat.
Neff and I'm like, wow, you're a different breed, and I respect that. And I,
Will Neff has like Will Neff is like the perfect. He's like if Chris Farley and Jack Black had a son.
yeah, in the best way.
I have like no stands. Do I need to start standing? Am I empty?
Okay, to be fair, before I just wasn't consuming media. And then now I was like, what if I just allowed myself to consume media? So now I'm just I'm standing because I'm like, damn, look at Zendaya. Look at her go. Go you, girlfriend.
So empty.
I stand Joe Hisaishi. You don't know that name? He composes the Ghibli music.
Oh, I
yeah,
also
yeah.
stand.
I was like, it sounds so familiar, but why?
You know the people that made... You have to know that from that.
Oh yeah. Bring bom bom.
Yeah.
One.
Oh, that's a
Bum,
quick
bum.
stand. One song and you stand him?
Yeah.
Wait, so what
I
is this
watched
stand?
the one take of that, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stand them.
That was really impressive.
I literally watched that and went and followed them on Instagram. Basically, if I follow you on Instagram, I stand you. Because I don't be following everybody.
Wait, so what is standing? I thought standing was like
Okay, well, realistically,
No matter
I'm not
what.
a stan.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure stan originates from that one Eminem song,
Yeah.
which is like when he's like, oh fuck, it's about a guy who's obsessed. He's writing him letters,
A
and he
guy
calls him
named Stan.
and he's like, yeah, his name is Stan.
Basically, he did a music video where it's like, it was honestly really creative. The verses go between, the verse follows like a fan of Eminem named Stan, who is like writing letters to Eminem. And so the whole video is like him saying like, oh my God, you're so cool. I'm your biggest fan. I'm going through all these problems. And then like he's opening up and like writing about like, I hate my life and I'm going to like kill my girlfriend and all this stuff. And he's like, you're not responding to me. I fucking hate you. And it becomes apparent he's like an obsessive fan. And then the last verse, it cuts to Eminem. To diffuse any confusion, Eminem is playing Stan. In the last verse, Eminem plays himself again, and it's like, oh, hey, just saw your letters, man. Really cool that you're a fan. Sounds like you're going through some hard stuff. I hope you get well. But it's like kind of touching on that parasocialness where like he is like super obsessive, feels like he knows him, feels like he's talking to a friend,
Yeah.
and then Eminem is talking to him as a fan. But like that stan term came from that because of just like the super obsessive fan culture.
It's a good song.
It's a really good
It's
song.
a really good song.
I don't know when it became like is it a positive label now?
Yeah, it seems like a pop.
Yeah,
It's
okay,
like, I
yeah.
stan
It
you.
kind of went full circle.
'Cause,
Where like in the beginning, it was super negative from Eminem's song,
Yeah.
and then I don't know when that changed.
I feel like K-pop reclaimed
K-pop
it.
maybe reclaimed the word.
Yeah, to me, so I didn't know about that. Because now when I hear like, it sounds like a synonym for parasocial. Like when you just say like,
Yeah,
when you call someone a stan.
Yeah.
But like from the Eminem origin. But to me, it's like a stan is someone that like any Snapchat story, Instagram story, any story or any like tweet they've made, the stan would know about, and then they can talk about it amongst themselves. Like it's a community.
yeah. Okay, technically speaking, I think there are fans and there are stans, but stan has been reclaimed. So when I say I'm a stan, I'm not really a stan. Literally, I'm a fan. But
It's
it's,
like an
just
ironic-
it's been thrown around so
Yeah.
much.
She's a fan with stan tendencies.
Got it.
I'm not. I have no stan tendencies, but I am a fan.
Yeah, I feel like words are just like getting changed though. I feel like when people say I got banned on Twitch, I got banned on Twitch for 7 days. I hate that. It's like you were suspended. It's like no, it's banned. It's like the words just change, you know. It's like,
Words do
they really
change.
fucking change. Now.
Wait, that is so true. Like things don't really have the weight sometimes. I be doing that all the time, but I'm also dramatic. Like I say, it's a hyperbole.
Wait, was stan added to like the Merriam-Webster dictionary? That's always interesting to me when like a slang term gets added.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my!
An extremely or excessively enthusiastic and devoted fan.
Whoa!
I would not say I'm that. I love people though. I'm like, damn, look at you go. I look up to them.
I would say I'm a fan, just to circle back to Coachella. My favorite performances were Tyler, the Creator, and Kevin Abstract. Both of them, I think, just killed it. Like they were just genuine on stage, had great stage presence, had great songs and had great guests. Like Kevin Abstract brought out Dominic Fike, who I'm a big fan of. Tyler the Creator brought out Childish Gambino, and then also brought out A$AP Rocky, which I'm a big fan of.
Wow. I want to see Tyler the Creator. I just also love Donald Glover.
Yeah. We should get Donald Glover on the show. John, that's
I'm
your
not
job.
worthy. If Donald Glover came on the show, I would give the spot up. I don't know. I wouldn't want to talk to him.
John, your homework between now and your next episode is to bring Donald Glover here.
I should have never accepted this. This is so much pressure.
Yeah. We give every guest
Yes,
homework before their next time coming up. This is your homework.
Wow, this season's okay. I can do that.
Where are you going to start?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What's number 1? I think it's the old tweet at Donald Glover. Can you please join my podcast for my homework?
So you're going to tweet at him?
Yeah, it would just probably be a tweet. And then after that, have a meltdown.
You could also look up where he's repped, contact his agents.
Was that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that's the most
Yeah.
efficient and likely way.
Find out who his publicist is, contact them, say you're on a highly successful podcast, and when he wants to plug his next project, he should come here.
This
Mhm.
hypothetical is still stressing me out. I can't. Like, there's so much pressure. What if he says no? They don't tell him.
If he says no, then you get an F, man.
Okay. I could live with that.
Can you?
I could live with that.
Do you think that we have enough clout to get a celebrity onto our podcast?
I do. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I actually spoke to this might be like too inside baseball, but I was speaking to a woman who is in contact with publicists and PR firms, and like she basically was like, yeah, if you guys want guests for like OTV or for your podcast, like I'm in touch with a lot of celebrity actors who are always plugging things. So I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, yeah, if you like wanted Kevin Hart, if you wanted The Rock. And I was like, I feel like she's selling me. Like these are probably bigger than we'd actually get. But she did make it sound like, yeah, it's basically just like she receives emails when actors want to plug stuff, and then she'll come to us.
I'm imagining The Rock coming into our home and him just judging us right now. Like, I cannot imagine.
So, The Rock, who do you stand?
I cannot imagine.
Do you remember when we got like 5 The Rock Eevee things? Oh, you guys weren't there for that.
No.
We did an unboxing. I don't know if it made the final cut, but
Wait,
it was
EV, like
unboxing
Evolutions?
TikTok products, and one of them was like Eevee with The Rock's head.
What? I can't even imagine that.
Yeah. I don't know if it made the final cut, but I guess we can check. Yeah, I think it got cut out.
No.
It was just too random.
Eevee with The Rock's head? It feels like I'd just get it at like a swap meet.
Yeah. But we had like 6 of those. And I just imagine him like coming in and seeing those on a shelf. And be like, huh, okay.
So what else have you guys been up to?
Pop Marts.
Pop Marts.
Yeah.
Are you still buying a bunch of those?
Unfortunately, yeah.
But
They messaged me. They messaged me on Instagram. Specifically, guys, because they commented on my reel. And they were like, cool. And then I said, please send me boxes, please, I'm begging you. And then they DM'd me. And the moral of the story is you miss every shot that you do not take.
Yeah. So John, when you messaged Childish Gambino,
oh yeah,
Remember that.
yeah.
Hey, loved you. Was it Community?
Yeah, that'd be a deep cut
Loved
for
you in
him.
Community.
His new show is called Atlanta. You might want to.
Atlanta. Shit.
Yeah.
You joined my podcast.
He was in the new Mr. and Mrs. Smith show movie. I think it was a show.
It was a show. I've yet to see it.
How did they do new Mr. and Mrs. Smith? Is it like same actors?
No, they did a
Mhm.
reboot where he's Mr. Smith. And then,
Oh, what?
We should watch it. I heard good things about it.
Wait, that
Yeah.
sounds sick.
I'd be interested. Let's watch it.
I'm interested.
We can make ice cream and watch Donald
Oh.
Glover as Mr. Smith.
That sounds like a hell of a night. I'm in.
But not too late because I gotta go bake again tomorrow.
I gotta look at my playlist now. I'm like, is there like any artist? There's got to be an artist.
Damn, John doesn't like anyone, doesn't support anyone.
I'm not boring. I love.
You love Eric
Dude,
Doa.
Tekken soundtrack goes crazy though. No.
Sure.
Don't play the game. You love Eric Doa.
Yeah, Eric Doa.
Oh yeah.
Future.
Which I learned. His name is Eric Doa.
Oh,
I've called him Eric Doa forever.
I'm sorry, Eric Doa.
I want to message him and ask if he cares.
Eric
Or
Doa.
I actually, so with Baby No Money,
Is it Baby or BB?
I always called him BB No Money.
I've always called him BB
I
No
thought it was
Money.
Baby.
apparently, chat started
Baby, no
clowning on
money.
Cutie for calling him BB. Like, hey, BB, what's up, BB? And they're like, his name's Baby.
I like BB No Money.
Yeah, it flows.
It flows.
Well,
Baby No Money does flow, but I just like the Baby No Money.
I only did because it's like what is it? Is it a watermark or what is it called in the beginning of the songs? Is it Baby No Money?
Oh, now I'm forgetting. Yeah, the
Damn it.
You can let the beat rock.
I do think Baby
The
No
producer
Money
tag. Yeah.
sounds good. It does. It's just more like BB just like goes off the tongue with
Yeah.
no money. BB No Money.
So
Like
I
it makes
asked him-
it's just like in my mouth. BB No Money.
I asked him outright, like, do you care? BB no money, baby no money, BB, baby. And he said, oh, that's fine as long as you don't call me BB Nas.
Noted.
No
Yeah.
BB Nas.
You also like BB No Money. You used to talk
Baby
about
No
him.
Money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby No Money. I'm
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like I can't stand people we've like game with though.
Okay.
I can't know them.
You can't know them. That's interesting. Are you allowed to stand someone that you know?
Well, I know Will Neff.
Yeah, and we stand Will Neff.
Yeah.
That is
Well, I guess
true.
I'm a fan of Will Neff. I'm not a stan. But am I? Wait. If I know him personally, can't I be a little parasocial? What's the line?
Who is that girl?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of who John stands, and I feel like it's Jack Black. You always talk about Jack Black.
I feel like we could get Jack Black on the podcast. He touches
Don't
gaming
lie
and
to
stuff.
me. Don't lie to me like that. Don't get my hopes up.
I can't be on that podcast. I can't do that one.
Wait, that's how I feel about Donald Glover or anyone. I don't know. I just
can't do
can't.
that one.
You know what's funny? Have you seen Community?
Yeah.
Have you seen the episode where Donald Glover has this exact thing about the guy from Reading Rainbow, LeVar Burton?
No, I
No,
don't think so.
remember
He basically, the episode is like, he is a huge fan of LeVar Burton, but he's like, I never want to meet him. It will ruin my life if I meet him because I will embarrass myself and like hate it forever. And they surprise him with LeVar Burton and it goes horribly wrong.
That's exactly how I feel any experience with anyone famous will happen. I was on Cutie's stream the other day and it was basically like, oh, we were talking about meeting Taylor Swift. And Cutie's like, what am I going to say? Nothing. I'm just going to walk away. Like nothing I'm going to say. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it feels like the Chris Farley, Jim Carrey, Jack Black. Like I watched their movies at the right time. Like these are like life altering, like really funny movies that I watched like over and over again. Like Tommy Boy, I've watched like 30 times. I'm like, if I had a bad day, boom, Tommy Boy, put it on, done. Or like, ooh, I can't remember his name. I Love You Man. Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Which one, Jason Segel
Jason
or
Segel.
Paul.
And Paul. Jason Segel.
What's his last name? Rudd.
Paul Rudd and Jason Segel. I would say Jason Segel
Yeah.
too.
I like Paul Rudd. I like Paul
And
Rudd.
Paul
a lot.
Rudd.
Yeah.
Like,
Is Paul Rudd Ant-Man?
yeah.
yeah.
Perfect casting.
I love that he's
Perfect
I
casting.
love that he's Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I could only do like a appreciate you and like this movie like
Yeah.
what it did for me. Gotta go though.
Yeah, I'm like, love what you do. Never talk to me
Love
again.
what you do.
I met growing up, I used to watch Freddie W all the time.
Oh, Freddie Wong, yeah.
Loved Freddie Wong, loved Freddie W, loved his channel. Was honestly super inspired by him. He's like what got me into like learning VFX as like high schooler and like honestly kind of like probably is the reason I'm like next to you guys because it kind of pushed me into like a creator space from just making things. Last year I was at a dinner at like a YouTube dinner thing. And he was a speaker there. And afterwards there was like just kind of like a mingling part. And I was like, I gotta do it. I gotta say hi. I gotta just have a connection with him because it like his work made was such a big deal to me growing up.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
And it was probably the best way it could have happened. Where I went up to him fully expecting to just be like, hey, I just had to say hi. Thank you for everything you did. That's it. I go up to him and I say that and he goes, oh, hell yeah, man. Take a seat. I'm like, oh, okay. And I like sit down and he's like, so what's your deal? And he just like starts up a conversation. I'm like,
Oh my God. That's like the daydream you have when you think
Yeah.
about it.
yeah. And eventually, like, you know, we keep talking. He talks about like what he's doing now. I tell him about like offline TV and this stuff. And he's like, oh, no way. Yeah, we worked with Lily a while back. That's really cool. And then eventually he's like, yeah, here's my number, man. I actually like have something that I might want to ask you questions about just like offline TV and like streaming and like that kind of thing. Would love to like pick your brain. I was like, Yeah, here's my number.
That's crazy.
Get him on the podcast.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh my god.
Can we get Keira Knightley on the podcast?
That'd be fun. Yeah.
Did I ever tell you when I hated Freddie Wong?
Why did you hate Freddie Wong?
I was like,
Think about what you're gonna say before.
yeah,
No.
we're gonna have him on the podcast, John.
I hated him. Date back. I think I was 10 years old. Guitar Hero 2 came out. My aunt bought it for me under my parents' radar. They were mad. I got addicted to Guitar Hero. And then Freddie Wong comes out with a very ironic video, but I'm like really young at this point and I can't read into it. I thought he was a jackass, like a very like egotistical jackass.
Yep.
But you look back on it, he's just obviously being super sarcastic and just like playing over the top. He's like, yeah, I'm the rock star. I'm the #1 Guitar Hero player.
Yeah.
And he's like flipping the guitar around him and he's like playing it. But the thing he's advertising is he's doing a green screen of the notes. And I don't think anyone has ever done that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's all he was showing, just the VFX. And he's just acting for it.
Yeah. For context, so Freddie Wong, like growing up, was a Guitar Hero god. Like he would go to championships and just shred. And I think he like won championships.
This is the video. I was like, what is this guy's deal?
But yeah, basically he just like peacocks himself here. Is like, I'm a fucking legend.
I'm a rock star.
Yeah.
Oh God, YYZ is such a good one.
Someone else shoots him up. Yeah.
I love the idea of that's probably like, I'm sure there's viewers who have watched us who are young and don't get it and hate us because of that. Like in the same exact boat as John.
Like
God.
Don't realize we're being sarcastic.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've just never seen this before though. Like,
yeah.
Like this is revolutionary. This green screen he's doing right here.
Like they keyed out the HUD from Guitar Hero basically and put it here. Yeah.
Insane editing. Like this is for Guitar Hero content, God tier.
Cool.
17 years ago.
17 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, you were 9 years old, 10 years old, and you hated him.
I was exaggerating. I just remember being like, what's this guy's deal?
I just can't imagine you being mad or like disliking someone.
So we found someone you hated, not someone you stand.
Nah, I was exaggerating.
Do you guys have a celebrity you hate?
If I did, I would not say it.
Somebody in my chat asked me this day and I was like, I can't think of anyone. Like nothing comes to the top of my head, which makes me think no.
Well, actually, I can think of a few that I severely like don't like.
Oh.
Like if they were in a film or in something, I'd be like, I'm automatically not watching.
Wow.
It. Yeah.
Okay, give me the list later. I'm super curious.
But it wouldn't be for like them as a human. It would be because I don't
just for
like
their work.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm not soulless.
Okay. Who do you stand?
I used to stand them.
Okay.
I just need to find that soul again.
Right.
Go on.
As a kid, I really wanted to see Jabbawockeez.
Oh yeah, you
that's
do. Okay,
true.
yes.
And Poriotics. And like
Yeah.
I really wanted to see them. And then they were at Universal Studios. And my parents were like, road trip. And my brother and I were so excited we gotta watch them.
Wait, that's cool.
And Mario Lopez was in the front. He looked like he just didn't look real. I'm like, how do you get your skin like that? That's crazy. Like, that's cool. We went inside.
So you stand Mario Lopez.
Yeah. And then we saw Jabbawockeez and I remember freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
And the crowd wasn't that big. I'm like, how the hell? Like, Jabbawockeez here. Come on, Universal.
Was it early Jabbawockeez where like it was the original? What was it? 7 members?
Yeah. It was like, to frame it, they were probably 3rd season into America's Best Dance Crew. Or 4th season. It's probably like 2 years after.
Yeah.
They won.
That was like when Quest Crew was on.
Yeah.
3rd season. Yeah.
I feel like you still stand them. Like if
I
you
do.
saw them, you would be like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, I would still bow.
Mhm.
Like my stance, like I would bow to them as they walk by. Like I would kneel
Okay.
as they go by, like just to show the respect what they've done for this planet Earth.
I stand them too. I would say that I liked the original members though, because I had a realization where Jabbawockeez are kind of like any other like masked celebrity or figure where anyone can put the mask on. And so like I realized eventually.
Wait, I was just gonna say, do you think that Marshmallow is it true?
I cannot speak on that because I've worked with him. So I've signed NDAs and I cannot say that publicly.
No way.
Wait, that just confirms it, because if it was a no, you would say no.
No, I
and
can't say
because it's
anything.
not, it's a yes.
But no, it could be a no.
Here's what I can say is they have played into that and they've done like reveals where Shawn Mendes was wearing the helmet or Will Ferrell was wearing the helmet, but that's all I can say. Anyway, back to the Jabbawockeez. When I realized that anyone could wear the mask and they could swap members out.
Yeah.
Because I think there was a performance where there was like suddenly 15 of them, and I went, wait a minute. Oh, okay. It's more like it's a mantra. It's a lifestyle. It's not those exact 7 people.
But it's still the talent.
Yeah, no, there's no getting around that.
Who do you guys stand? Jason stands no one. He's soulless. Amanda stands new girls. New jeans.
New jeans.
Sorry. Please stands don't come for me when I just call them new girls.
Wow. I remember what I was going to say. I do think artists would go on this podcast.
That was profound. I'm glad we waited for so long.
Because you know how I have that like avoiding DMCA, like really old playlist I made for Spotify? That playlist was born because myself and my mods would message artists asking if this is like done with any label, because on YouTube it says it's not, and do we have permission to put on our playlist, because we needed like some sort of written confirmation.
Yeah,
because it's when like DMCA was like really scary. It's like if you get 3 strikes you're banned.
Suspended.
Okay. But actually no, this one's an actual ban. This one's like a your channel will get wiped. So this one was scary. I was like, okay, so I'm gonna make this playlist so I can listen to music. But then everyone just started joining the playlist because like I just value music so much on my stream, because when something happens, I have to change the song. I have to like set the volume so it sets the stage, and it's like a scene for me. But then like everyone wanted to use the playlist for the stream. Lo and behold, the playlist has 18,000 saves.
Yeah.
And because of this, if you type DMCA in Spotify, my playlist comes up first now, and so it just like gets more. Artists will just email me like yummy.
Yep.
Yummy. And like there's like yo, we got this new album out.
Yeah.
You have a lot of power.
I also get offers.
Wait, same. I get offers for my playlist too.
Yeah, I get offers like, yo, I'll drop a band if you put this. We got this new single in there. If you like leave it on there for 1 month.
That's the whole thing. That's part of labels' marketing budgets, is to pay to get their artists' songs onto like big playlists.
I've listened to some of the songs and I was like, if I like it, I'll add it.
Yeah, I would rather get DMCA striked than put this on my playlist. I'm sorry.
They've not been very good.
Damn. Yeah.
When there's one that's sent to me and it's good, I'll add it. But unfortunately, I have not heard one. I'm sure that I've missed some too, like in my inbox. But the ones that I've listened to, I'm like, ooh, keep trying.
So I get to see my Spotify analytics, and it goes so far as that I can see when people put a song into their playlist, and like when that play comes from their playlist or like them directly going to the song. And we get a lot of plays from your playlist.
That is crazy though, like the power of playlist.
Yeah.
And now like making Spotify playlists is a job.
Mm.
Avira is gonna like just start making playlists.
I could do that too.
Yeah.
Knuckle Pop ASMR.
Just one?
Oh, yeah.
Give me more.
I just like the thumb though. Like, have you ever popped your thumb?
No, I've never done that. Do you think you could do mine?
Did you?
Wrist?
Ooh. Okay, wait. Now I gotta try.
Did you learn these from the massage people in the Philippines?
No. It was like a weird trend or era, I should say, in my middle school.
Era?
Where like everyone just like walking, like, have you popped your thumbs yet? We're like, no. And then they would like walk up to you and they would grab your thumb here, and like someone like there's like a set of 3 gods that would just be able to do it like
wait,
one.
I also have had this experience.
They would one tap it. They like grab your thumb there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just know how to do it.
I think Lily knows how.
And they just go around like popping everyone's thumb.
Lily will occasionally be like, kind of crack your like whatever. Like, okay.
It's like, I can't do anyone else's thumb. I can only do my own. I was not one of the chosen ones.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a good one.
See, I don't feel motivated to crack my things.
Why did you word it like that? Finger.
I'm thinking of like everything. Like I wouldn't like go out of my way to crack my fingers or like my ankles or anything.
Yeah, it is kind of a habit now.
I definitely crack mine out of habit.
Mine feels like a reset. So I use it in gaming.
Yeah.
Where I've noticed I've made the same mistake 3 times. If I make the same mistake twice or 2 times or 3 times in a game, if I'm off stream, I do this. I look away from my monitor.
This is crazy.
You guys are gonna see that. I look away from my monitor, like reset myself, and like I like just change the scenery real quick, and I pop my knuckles, or like sometimes I'll stand up and like grab water. I'll just like walk away and I come back. and it usually resets me to like stop autopiloting.
You're dedicated to the game, and I respect that.
It's like a form of meditation you're doing.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is meditation. Yeah. Oh yeah. You see, like
You're like, I am present. I'm present. Okay, click heads.
Baker like straight up like meditates in his chair. Jing, he just stands up and sits down again because it makes him readjust in his chair. Everyone has their own little thing.
Everyone has their own little thing. I used to do that when I was doing the whole whatever the hell it was called. What is that? GC? Game Changers?
Game changer, yeah.
I would just walk out onto my balcony and literally meditate.
VCTGC.
Everyone has their thing.
Balcony meditation. Ooh, with your wind chimes, that'd be nice. That
It's
sounds
nice.
real nice.
It's rather nice.
It's a really dumb side topic. I think you could like Jett because I was randomly like in the range. I was like, I wonder if I like tried using your knives as like a neon laser and just like held left click and it kind of works. You just kind of like,
Just beep, 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 beep.
yeah.
Oh, if you hold it, she just shoots
Yeah.
consecutively?
Except you only have 5 bullets. I was like, I need to show this to Brodin.
Huh.
Hey, but 2 body shots, right?
3.
3. You're fine.
I'm interested.
You could do that.
I mean, with neon, I aim for the head anyway. So
Yeah, and I was just putting my crosshair here. I would overflick sometimes, but I just keep running to in their general direction. And
Yeah.
as long as they don't crouch, it's like dee.
okay.
I want to see that and see
I
where
want
it
to see.
goes.
So
Do I have another agent?
Yeah, you might have another agent.
Whoa.
I'll show it to you. I'll show you the strat, and you'll feel in the range.
What? How do you guys feel? Like, what games are you playing right now? I have one that I've been playing a lot. That's a little different, but I'm curious what you guys have been playing.
You said that like a girl flirting. Like it was so flirty.
Fuck our games. What are you playing? I have to know now.
I've been playing. Our friend BoxBox made a game.
Oh,
I've heard about it.
I've heard so much about this.
I've heard about it.
It's a primarily text-based game. It's kind of like an RPG auto battler, where majority of the game is you like creating your build and like work in the auction house or work in the markets.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh god, I love auction houses.
When I first joined it, like the fun of it, I thought was going to be like, ooh, I'll make this build and I'll put this thing here. And then as I've been playing it, I've been playing it for, it's like a game that works in seasons. And so I played it last season and we got pretty high for being first timers. And what I learned was that I enjoyed the most working the auction house, like searching. It was almost like stocks. Like, okay, the fire swords are going for
Oh my
250 right
God.
now. Looks like riot shields are under for 40. I could probably buy 6 riot shields and really buff our party. And then I'd buy it up and be like, cool, combine these up. I've got a tier 3. I could probably sell this back for like 20% ROI.
I have to play this. Something about like small community auction houses just hit so good.
yeah.
Like, you ever watch the show The Guild?
No, but I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like it's pretty much just like 4 degenerate gamers, or like, no, is it 5 or 6? It's a guild of gamers, and the whole premise is like they just like no life this game. It's pretty much RuneScape, and there's a guild vault, and they're like, what if we just meet in real life? I'm like, what? And then yeah, it's just
Cool.
them showing their friendship in real life after gaming for so many years together.
It was famous because Felicia Day made it, and it was like a web series that got a lot of traction. Like it was the first like kind of TV show quality web series. So a lot of people figured it out. But yeah, this BoxBox game, there's honestly a couple really cool things about it. Like he's really built a community around it.
Mm-hmm.
So the way it works is like you're trying to, there's 100 floors and you're trying to climb to the 100th floor. But you got to beat floor 1 to then access floor 2. Then you beat floor 2 to access floor 3, blah, 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 blah. Every 5 floors, there's a boss floor, which is like extra hard. But what's cool is that this game has been going on for I don't know how many months. And the highest anyone's made is like floor 40. And that literally happened like 2 weeks ago.
John's eyes just lit up. Did you see that?
Yes.
That's awesome.
And it's what's going to light you up even more is every 20 floors, the items evolve.
So no one's seen
exactly.
60.
Exactly.
What could be in 60?
So when people, like what's really cool too is so it all takes place in Discord, and there's a channel that's purely just like who has cleared the highest floor at the moment. So season resets, and then like, first floor is easy, whatever. But then it's like floor 31, pause. no one clears for 24 hours. And it's like, oh shit, floor 31's hard. Write that down. 31's going to be hard. And then like next day, like 6 a.m., highest floor, 32. And it shows the names of the players that cleared it. You're like, oh, they did it. They did it. But so when it climbed up to like 38, 39, people were like, oh my God, we're going to see floor 40. We're going to start seeing the new items. This is crazy. And the floor 40 items were like drastically different than previously.
Fun.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So fun. See, that has been consuming your time.
That's been consuming. What's nice too is it's not a huge time suck because since it is an auto battler and there's like limited plays you can do, it's kind of like time. It's almost like a mobile game in that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you spend like 15, 20 minutes on it and you're like, all right, I'll come back tomorrow.
Cool. I like that.
Yeah. Or you could just waste all your time in the market. Like, I'll buy that and resell it.
No, it's so funny that like you can just spend hours in the market. I used to play it was a Minecraft MMORPG. It's called Dungeon Realms. It's like a hybrid of like World of Warcraft and RuneScape. Because like World of Warcraft is like it's super open world and like first person just imagine first person World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
With like RuneScape leveling. But in the main town, that's where I spend my hours with the chest and like the regulars. You see the regulars like, oh, you're looking for fire orbs too?
Oh my God.
Yep. You're looking for the enchantment? It was just like, there's this one item that was just so expensive. It would randomize the stats. And imagine like, oh God, there has to be a better one. I was thinking like really boomer Maple Story where you'd roll the dice until you get the best stats. Pretty much like 999. Imagine like 999 are the best stats, but like, your weapon is 474, but it's really good. It's like the rarest one. So like everyone would buy that orb to get the 999. I would spend hours in there just chatting up. It's like trying to hustle people. I just love small community auction houses. It just hits so different.
Well, BoxBox's game is in open beta now, so you guys can play it.
Let's try it, dude.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
How it's evolved. I feel like I heard this like 2 years ago. He started on this.
Yeah, I don't know. I found out about it on our Philippines trip because Celine was constantly like every morning she'd be on her phone. I was like, what are you doing on there? She's like, oh, I'm playing Albert's game. I was like, I need to play this.
Well, I think the game you're talking about is a different one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then this is a different.
Oh yeah, my server died. The Dungeon Realms. I mean, it's still there, but like.
What are you talking about?
Oh, the one. Okay, you're saying the game that he heard about 2 years ago is a different one than what I'm talking about now.
Yes.
Yes, but he did take some of the assets, and so you'll see those same assets.
Oh, cute.
For this
I'm
one.
glad.
It sounds similar.
There's also some themed floors. Like one of them, you just play against like the Valorant agents. Neon shreds. Like when we went up against the Valorant floor, like Reyna, sure, she's kind of hard, but then Neon, when she gets her ult, just wipes you.
Are there animations for anything? Is it just
no? It's all text based.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Like D&D RPG.
Yeah, and like you got to kill Chamber fast because if he gets his ult, one of your guys just dies.
Oh.
Noted.
Yeah. I got the tips for you. Pay me some gold and maybe I'll tell you how to beat some floors.
Oh my God.
This feels like what's that anime? Sword Art Online.
Yes. Yeah. It feels like that too when you're playing.
It's gonna feel like I can't imagine the 60th floor. I haven't even played, but like I need to know now.
I know, right?
If anyone's gonna do it, it'll be John.
I can't touch a game. If I get anytime I touch an MMO, Jodi thinks I'm a perfectionist. But anytime I touch an MMO, I have to like. I gotta try to maximize the stats of my time.
I've only recently learned that about John. In the last 3 months, that John is a perfectionist. I didn't know that. And then it all clicked. And he is absolutely a perfectionist in the way that he learns and the way that he operates or like applies himself.
The thing is, when you're like being a perfectionist in like Valorant, it's getting off the game is actually good. Because it like if I play too long, my reaction speed, I'm autopiloting.
Yeah.
I'm not learning as efficiently.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing with MMOs, it doesn't matter. Time is XP.
Mm-hmm.
To be a perfectionist is to be on the game.
Yeah.
Keep leveling.
Yeah, we learned that the hard way.
Do you have any like OCD tendencies?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Like I would say I have very mild OCD and like ADD, I've realized.
Yeah.
But the OCD tendencies steer me in the direction of like needing to be a perfectionist.
Mhm.
But what's interesting was like doing film kind of like broke that of me. I used to be way more like anal retentive, like this needs to be perfect, this needs to be here. But then when you work on like a film set, there's so much out of your control that you're just like you just have to flow with it.
Yeah, you have to let it go,
Yeah.
or else you're never gonna like release a project. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Order. Okay, we've looked up OCD tendency list. Order and symmetry, hoarding disorder, forbidden thoughts and impulse, fear of germs or contamination. There's a giant poll. I don't have ordering and arranging, aggressive thoughts towards other. What's the other ones?
Yeah. Superstitious
glasses
fears,
on.
reassurance, and cleaning.
I just read them all for you, John. You weren't paying attention.
No, I was trying to read them.
Okay.
and I lost
Yeah.
focus.
I
He's a
don't think
perfectionist.
John has any of those except for.
Oh, there's 15 more.
Gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
We saw a third of the list.
Compulsive counting, perfectionism,
Whoa.
contamination, nonsensical doubts, repeating specific phrases, harm to loved ones, compulsions, counting, checking. Yeah. So like the counting one, sometimes I'll do where like
What is it count? Wait, what is
like
count?
you're just counting for no reason. So for like maybe I'm folding clothes, right? And I'll be like 1, 2,
Oh.
3. And then I'll realize like, oh, I've like been counting, but there's no need for me to count
Mhm,
these.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our brains are so interesting.
Yeah, no, it's like I think it's really cool.
Yeah. I learned that I had it or was tipped off when I was at Disneyland once and I was really young. I think I was like maybe 7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like exiting the park and you know how there's like those like chain stanchions that's just like for the lines? As we were exiting, I would like go like right, like stepping. I'd go left, right, left, kick a pole, left, right, left, kick a pole, left, right, and it would be really noisy when I kicked the pole. And I did a left, right, and my mom was like, "Stop kicking the poles, or I'm gonna put your like time out or something." And I did the left, and I froze there and looked at her and said, "I have to kick the pole. I have to kick the pole." And she was like, "Oh, okay, go ahead, kick the pole." And I kicked it, but then I was done. But I had to like finish
Yeah,
that sequence, or it was gonna like break me.
Mm-hmm.
That's so interesting.
Sydney, I know, has to end every stream on a 25 minutes, an hour, 3 hours.
Oh yeah, she's very into like
She's definitely has.
like if you change the volume on the TV.
Yeah, like has to be on a 5 or an even. But I feel that way too. But
No, I could leave that shit on 19.
I'm going for the perfect volume for the room.
Yeah.
So I'll get it to like perfect volume, and she's like, "No, add 2." I'm like, it's gonna be too loud. Add 2. Okay, sure.
it needs to be even or on a 5 for me. But yeah, I know that she has like the time is very, or like numbers. I never check how long my stream is. Like in that regard, I'm ending whenever I'm ending.
No, yeah,
I've
yeah.
never like thought I need to end on a specific hour or time.
Yeah,
Pass.
that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Did not know that about her.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you notice, I guess her streams are always like on like on a
Wait, can we go to her Twitch? I need to see. Is this real?
go to Sydeon on Twitch.
Yeah, twitch.tv/Sydeon, and then we're going to go to VODs, and we're going to see her how long she's been live.
So 2:28 or wait, scroll up.
Scroll up.
3:14:30. 4:46. Oh, she
Oh, she's a
failed on
second
one.
off.
She failed on one. 51:50.
Wow, it's always a 0 though.
5:07:10. Like she
That's
just has to add
crazy.
on the number to that. Like, yeah.
I'm just imagining.
Wait, screenshot the one where she fucked up and sent it to her.
She pulls the VOD down.
I'm just imagining her like doing her like outro and then going to the ending screen and then just like
Yeah.
just like staring at the stop streaming button.
Isn't that interesting? Just how
It's kind of satisfying.
our brain works.
Wow, yeah.
It's
Do
actually-
you, Brodin, when it comes to yours, like what's the feeling following? Like I know a lot of people feel like if I don't do this thing, something bad will happen. I have to do this thing. Like if I don't do this, my mother is gonna fucking die.
That's interesting. It's funny because the way you say that, I can hear Sydney saying that. That's not how I would vocalize it. It's almost like a it's like a form of frustration, but it's not like emotional. It's like the negativeness of frustration, but you're not emotional about it. I don't know how to put that. It's just
No,
like
I think I understand what you mean.
Yeah, it's like a weight has just been like placed on
Yeah,
you. You're like,
yeah, yes,
yeah.
I get it.
Can I take this off? I need to see what the mic looks like really
Wait,
bad.
that's funny because I've also been wanting to do that.
Would it be really loud?
Yeah. Yeah, save it for Patreon, John.
We're gonna strip the mic for
Yeah.
Patreon.
Well, this
I got
episode,
some mic side boob and like
I have to do this quick so,
What
we, so
the
we,
fuck?
that we land on the exact second, guys. We're gonna close this out because we want to land right on that 0. Yeah, this one's gonna be for Sydney. Thank you so much for watching. We will strip the mics and take the condoms off of them for our Patreon episode. So if you'd like to see what they look like, I mean, they're just normal mics. Go ahead and check out the Patreon.
Time to raw dog the mics.
But otherwise, thanks for watching. Thank you, John. Remember your homework.
of course.
Yeah.
Why were you guys dressed up, by the way?
Because today we dressed up.
Yeah, it was the dress code. Come on, man.
Do you guys do this every podcast?
No, it was just today's dress code.
Yeah.
He didn't check his messages.
He did not. Anyway, goodbye. See you on the next one.
Bye. Thank you for
Bye.
watching.